So let's talk about the ThingWorx platform and I guess how that works and how it can help in this manufacturing. Okay, so ThingWorx is a platform. Okay, that provides basically it's designed for industrial IoT. Okay, and there's a number of different areas that it covers. So if we start over here on the left, we're talking about connect. Okay, so the ability to connect to different things and systems. Okay, so that could be smart connected products. So, if you're building things, tractors, medical equipment, whatever it might be, how we can talk to those things and read information from them for that sort of remote monitoring. Maybe it could be a case of you already have some smart things and they're talking to a system, a database somewhere already. Okay, so maybe you want to talk to the system or the place where those things store their data from something that you might have bought off the shelf. For example, we've got a customer that was using ThingWorx to connect into the cloud platform where their smart motors were sending data from Bosch. Okay, so maybe we're talking to the thing, or maybe we're talking to the area where the thing stores its information. We might want to talk to business systems. Okay, there could be all sorts of different systems: our CRM system, our MES, ERP systems, whatever they might be. Okay, they contain information about what we're doing. I guess more relevant for today's topic is talking to our factory operations. Okay, so our PLCs, our SCADA and SCADE systems, whatever we might have out there on the factory floor, how do we connect and talk to them? And we do that through the ThingWorx Industrial Connectivity, which is powered by Kepware. A little bit later. Okay, and then we might want to talk to other bits of information, other digital sources of information. So maybe our CAD tools, there's a lot of information inside that, or probably more importantly, our PLM system where we use to manage all of that CAD data. Maybe our BIM systems or any other kind of digital context. So the idea is that with ThingWorx, we can connect and talk to all of these different locations where information might be stored that's relevant to what we want to see. Okay, then we can start to build up some sort of model of that. Okay, so we can bring all that data together, and then we can start to look at maybe doing some analysis on that. So that could be through things like machine learning, okay, predictive analytics. So there's a whole analysis engine inside ThingWorx that can do lots of different things there. Okay, we can also start to look at doing simulations. Okay, so that could be computer-based simulations. So we can actually PTCs actually working together with ANSYS to basically do a digital twin builder that lets you use ANSYS physics-based simulations to tell you what is likely to happen based on the results that are coming in from your devices. Okay, so that simulation is really based on real physics-based analysis. Okay, once we've done that, we can then start to manage what we do with that information. Okay, how do we respond to that? Do we need to send an email, schedule a service visit, whatever that might be? Okay, and then the last part is how we present that information to the users through screens, dashboards, maybe through augmented reality experiences. Maybe we just directly go back to the machine itself and engage with that, whatever that might be. Okay, but the idea is that the ThingWorx platform provides us the capabilities to do all of those things with building industrial IoT solutions. Okay, so where they then lead to is the ThingWorx applications. Okay, so as I said, ThingWorx is the platform. We have these building blocks that let us go and build up whatever we want. Okay, so we've got customers who have ThingWorx, the platform, and they have gone off and built their own solutions to monitor what's happening in their factory, connect their products, whatever it is they need to do around those differences. Okay, as I said before, that's built on top of the existing landscape. So we're not saying you've got to rip out everything that you've ever bought and put in. We can wrap and extend and talk to that through infrastructure that is there already, maybe through crowd services, whatever that might be. Okay. So what PTC has been doing over the last few years is rather than just providing the platform where you've got the tools to build it yourself, they're looking at providing solutions and applications around the specific, I guess, use cases that customers are trying to build their own solutions for. Okay, so these high value use cases. So things like looking at your digital performance management. Okay, so the ability to monitor in real time your production systems and understand where the bottlenecks are, where you're losing time, whatever that might be. Okay. Or maybe some other things like, maybe looking at our asset optimization. Okay, so monitoring our assets, understanding the utilization rates. Maybe we're looking at our workforce productivity. Okay, so dealing with our connected work cells. Maybe we're looking at production management, work order dispatch and tracking, or other agile innovation tools. Okay, so with all of that, then we're talking about wrapped around with security. Okay, so really what we're going to be talking about today is some of these applications that PTC built based on the ThingWorx platform. So these are the real-time performance monitoring, the asset monitoring and utilization, and the connected work cell. These are out-of-the-box applications available from PTC built on the ThingWorx platform. Okay. So the idea of these applications, they are basically built for multiple customers, industries, locales, and sites. Okay, so PTC's been looking at what their customer base has been building, what the requests have been coming, and they've looked at what are the high value use cases with the people are trying to solve with ThingWorx, and built these applications to meet those needs. Okay, so they're built for performance at scale, be that dozens or hundreds of sites or thousands of pieces of equipment. They're made to be affordable and quick to deploy, easy to support. Okay, they're managed applications, so you've got version control inside there. We can extend them both horizontally or vertically in terms of our scalability. And then they're a standard application. Okay, so you can upgrade them align with what's happening with the ThingWorx platform. So for all of these applications we're going to talk about, so the real-time production performance monitoring, asset monitoring, utilization, connected work cell. Okay, so across all of these, we've got multi-language support. So if you do have factories overseas, you don't have to worry about having to build that all yourself. The language support is there. Uh, a whole lot of configurability, troubleshooters, the ability to track things like waste and downtime, um, and production, the ability to look at waste and downtime reporting, and then a whole bunch of system configuration in terms of setting up, your plant structure. So be your plant, your lines, your machines, your equipment, reason trees, which we'll talk about a little bit later on, control characteristics, smart tools, and products. And we'll talk about each of these